Good evening, everybody. This is Gordon from Greyhawk Gaming. We are playing some D&D tonight. Well, we're going to attempt to before ESCOM screws us over again. Somehow. I just feel it in my bones. I have Alan playing Xerxes, Siren being played by Mickey, Carolus being played by Peter, Richard playing Carcarius, and Neville playing Beirut. When last we left off, they had returned to the sleepy town of Saltmarsh. Victory over the undeadeds on the Abbey of the Isle, the Isle of the Abbey Isle, whatever, that place. You had spent some time training and such. You have received your masterwork weapons. A speeded courier has arrived from Seaton bearing them to you. You guys were still in the process, I believe, of finding some horse flesh.
What?
Or something, I don't know. What are you guys doing?
I was about to say, what the hell?
Horse flesh?
We wanted to
You
get
got the right
a
notes there.
carriage. We wanted a luxury ride up to Bull.
Do you know that this is a fucking fishing town, right? They have boats. They don't have carriages.
Luxury
Oh,
here
they have
is like a bit of hay on your seat.
Do they have a boat going up to Bull then?
No. You know from previous experience that most of the traffic going up the river is by barge. Going upriver is much slower because it has to be dragged by horse anyway.
Fetch me my finest horse.
How much is a warhorse?
I'm still at the wizard,
you.
by the way.
800 gold pieces. For everybody else, 400 gold pieces.
Oh. Only 400.
It's rude calling him fat like that.
I'm a fat bastard, I don't mind. What are we doing? I have no idea. You guys need to lead me for a change.
I'm at the wizard.
Oh, wait!
Getting my
No, it
Yeah,
isn't.
Xerxes was there.
Hey, what's that?
wizard.
Oh, the wizard. Yes, I said you had 510 rand gold worth of crap to trade.
Is that only 510?
Yeah. I'm sure that's the note that I had somewhere. Oh, shit, I've got it lost.
Put it into the chat.
That is my other note of Zod being able to speak to animals. Where the hell did I put that note? Oh, 540 gold pieces. Sorry.
Sounds more like it.
It's like 30 gold pieces. So sue me.
That is a lot of raffins and beer.
I suppose. Alright, so in exchange for that, you can get the following. A wand of magic missiles will basically cost pretty much that price. So you can trade all of that crap in for a wand of magic missiles. If you want to spend a little bit more, I'll tell you now. The other one you were interested in is a wand of lightning bolts.
I don't want to have to attune to anything, so that
yes.
looks out.
That's weird. Ah, shit, it's still under the custom magic items instead of Wand of fear, wand of fireballs, wand of... So did I say that lightning bolt was attuned? Yes, requires attunement by a spellcaster.
So that magic missile one is perfect.
Yeah, because it does not require... Just so that you can see what it looketh liketh.
Ooh.
It is a
Nifty.
fairly nice looking
That's pretty
wand
cool.
with what looks like
It's
a...
very spiky to hold.
Yeah, it looks almost like a rose thorn on the sides there. Don't know why you can't use that thing as a melee weapon. I think it would be quite effective.
Does
Anyway,
it have...
When it runs out of casting, just stab.
yeah. So
Yeah, cool.
540, you get one of those. Okay, so I must remember now what all you were traded for that.
I put a screenshot in the general cast text channel. I'm going to start deleting them one by one.
Okay, cool. If you've got it, delete them one by one, and I will add the magic shit. Where is the magic shit? Alright, and it is now identified. And Kelladek says, don't forget, you can always come and bring me your magical items to trade. Either in kind, if I have something you want. My operations bring me interesting knickknacks from time to time.
Maybe I'll take him a shitty trident.
Can
I
I,
deleted,
can I make a request?
Just make
from him?
sharks attack you.
Yeah.
I deleted something by mistake. I was trying to delete the scroll of protection from poison, and I deleted the scroll of light. If I could please have that back.
Scroll of light.
Yeah, ball.
And I'll put in a special order for him for a specific scroll that I'm looking for. And then he can keep his eye out and let me know if he comes across it. Or if he can acquire it for me.
What is it?
It's the Phantom Steed.
No.
What? No.
What?
The third
It's
level scroll.
It's a 2-letter word. What part of it don't you understand? Nope. I tell you what, Neville, just you. Over or under?
Over or under?
Mhm.
Over.
Ha! Oops, wrong one. This one.
Oh, just by the way, you said I must remind you I need to roll a percentile for some or other reason.
Yes, you and Ellen need to do so. Thank you for the reminder.
Over.
No, that's not how this one works. Ellen, roll me a percentile, please. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, you guys have got your stuff. Is there anything else that you need to do, or people you need to speak to here in Saltmarsh, or what?
Let Bill know that Bob's on his way.
Oh, by the way, Father Arish
Send
left
a
like
messenger
a long
bird.
time ago. Eh?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Siren. I know you were hoping to travel with him.
I know. Some dreams just.
But we'll see him there.
there.
If it's any consolation, Siren, I don't think he's into cats.
No, I know. But it wasn't just me just looking. Because I like to look. I'm allowed to look.
You are allowed to look. All
But
right.
I'm not gonna thirst for him.
So, onto the horse flesh. Are you buying horses, or are you walking to Burrow?
Yes, I'm buying horse flesh.
Did we have horses?
Yeah, but they're in.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
Seaton.
but they're in Seaton.
And they're normal riding horses.
I'll get a war horse.
A whore horse?
Yeah,
One
I
whore
would
horse
like to
coming
purchase
right
A
up.
war horse.
And I rent a
2,
war
please.
horse?
No.
Whole
What's the difference
name?
between a war horse and a normal horse?
You get
Horse
eaten
you can
with-
battle on.
Yes, when you go into a fight with a normal horse, you need to do an animal handling check to see whether or not you can actually keep control of said
Wrong.
vehicle. If you don't,
Where is
it
it?
bucks, you get thrown off, you take damage, it runs away. Shit gets hairy. A war horse is trained not to get a fright.
Didn't we have
The
war
war horse
horses and
can
they
still
got
get eaten by a dragon.
Yeah.
Yes, but those are not this campaign.
Those are not this campaign.
That was English, I swear. Back
It's English
I'll
somewhere.
buy a wolf horse.
One horse of the war, please.
One horse of the war.
Was
So wait, are you all buying war horses?
No, I'm gonna buy
those who
one.
can afford it?
And I guess if the horseshoe fits,
Yeah, how much is a war horse plus bridle plus saddle plus bluff plus?
Plus all of that shit. We'll
We
tell you
have
in a second.
done
Oh yes, your bridles and shit are also with your horses. Then. This is so funny. All right, let me see. Inventory.
DMs are not allowed to laugh like that.
Yes, they are.
10 gold pieces.
I didn't think that horses would be the gold sink I needed.
That's 4.
5 war horses. What kind of saddles are you getting?
Exquisite ones.
Are you getting saddle bags?
Yep.
Yeah. I already have one in my inventory, so I'll just deduct it.
Is my goat
But that's
finding-
all on our other horse.
Yeah, don't deduct it. That's on the other horse, eh? What
No,
did you say,
no,
sorry,
no.
Ellen?
Is my goat at the brothel by any chance?
Your goat.
I'll deduct the gold. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, didn't we order riding goats?
Well, I did.
No,
No, you and I.
giant riding goat.
Yeah, giant goats. Yes, we wanted. You and I wanted.
Giant kids.
From the halflings.
We technically we wanted kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was like probably 2-3 months ago now, maybe 2 months.
I don't think it's a good idea running around saying we're on our way
You
to
want
buy
kids?
kids. Well,
Sorry,
No,
I'm just
we're
trying to
saving them from an orphanage.
find the saddles. I can see one in your inventory, Alan, but I assume the rest
Even
of
worse,
you guys...
saying I can't wait to ride my kid.
No, don't do it.
That's on the internet forever.
That is on the internet forever. In no way does the Grinning Gargoyle endorse such things of any way.
Just to specify, we are talking about goats.
Yeah, we are
Yeah, but
speaking
no
about...
kink shame.
Well, we are not speaking about... We also do not condone relationships with goats of a certain nature.
Unless they're humanoid goats. It's D&D.
I mean,
There are satyrs, you are quite correct.
What
Sorry,
you have as a saddle over here is called riding on my.
Yeah, I know,
automatic
and if I
saddle.
search items, I'm not finding riding saddle.
Can't we just add like?
But I don't want
Just
this riding
add a
saddle. I
second
want
one.
a war
That's-
saddle.
For me, the thing is the cost. So war horse is 400 gold pieces. If you want saddlebags, it's 4 gold pieces. If you want a bit and bridle, it's 2 gold pieces. If you want another one of those riding saddles, it's 10 gold pieces. So just go and add all that crap together, deduct it from your gold.
16.
how much is that? 16.
Okay, so take
416.
420 off.
20.
416.
416. Okay, so 16 off of that gives you that. This that gives you that.
So if you guys marked all your items that you are attuned to.
Yeah.
Nope.
What shall I name you, buddy?
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I just need to do this calculation. So it's 400, eh? So 21 minus 4 is 17. 13.
Correct.
Ah, fuck off. Bloody 7 key doesn't work.
Okay, there's my riding horse. Let's check my horse pocket.
My horse is black and his name is Noctis.
For those who do not know, you can specify certain things in your inventory on Fantasy Grounds to be your
Like
backpack
horse.
or your saddleback or whatever the case may be.
Record.
So pocket
No.
referring to those things.
There we go.
It's kind of like there was this one video on Facebook where essentially these guys are role playing an adventure game, and in those kinds of games you can just oftentimes make a horse appear out of nowhere and
Or-
put it away. So yeah, it's kind of like a running joke that you can literally just put your horse in your pocket.
Horse name.
Okay. So if you guys have pulled your war horses out of the inventory, or
No.
I haven't.
have you? Well, they are sitting there. You may do so.
War horse.
We've got. I've only got one item that I can attune to.
Aren't you lucky?
Is that lucky or is that not lucky?
There we go.
Oh, I could have
got a-
2 other items.
Yeah, but that
I
means
got a
you start
trident or
coming
shock
down.
attack if you want that.
Trident of shock
no,
attack.
thank you.
It could be in the fine print.
Sounds a lot more awesome than it actually is.
Hey,
Yeah.
Carolus is walking. Awesome.
Walking.
Yeah.
Nope.
I want to see the
We
dwarf
have-
get up on top of the fucking warhorse.
It
That's
has
Yeah.
a ladder. We both
the
as-
know it
warhorse
has
is
a
what,
ladder.
10 to 12 hands high. It's
Four
not
step
a-
Please tell
ladder.
me it's a war pony.
It's a
Oh,
war
that would
pony.
be cute.
Then I'm gonna pay less.
No, it's a fierce pony.
No, no,
you-
no, no.
You
You
pay
pay
so
more.
much for the training.
No. I was say, yeah, you pay more because it had more training.
That Sherlock Holmes scene that comes to mind.
Yes. Shit. All right.
Who got the
So,
wand of magic missile?
who got it?
Yes.
I wonder.
Xerxes did. Because he traded a bunch of stuff for it.
Guilty.
Ah.
No, you will be guilty when you use it to murder someone.
There was some water bleeding.
Do I create an item for it or what?
Say that again, sorry, Alan.
Do I create an item for that wand?
No, it's already in your inventory.
Yeah, but it's not in my actions tab.
Oh, yes. I will need to drop
Open
the
it.
spell for you.
Okay.
Yeah, what you can do is you can open it and you should be able to just drag it into your... Oh, no, it's got a link to the spell, hey?
Yes.
Ah.
It's alright. 2 seconds. And voila. One wand of magic missiles, including the amount of charges on it. But just remember, and whenever you finish a long rest, to roll your 1d6 to see how many charges are regained. If I am not mistaken, if you ever deplete the wand completely, you have to roll a d20.
Yeah.
And if you roll that one, it is one destroyed wand.
Never use 7 charges. That's the trick.
No, not if you have shitty luck. Unless you're a... I wonder how that would work with a halfling wizard. Yeah, they re-roll ones.
So they could technically never break the wand.
Technically.
No,
Unless they
They
manage to
re-roll
roll
one.
2 ones in a row. Then they
has
fuck.
happened. in the
No,
past.
there's a thing of what they can roll ones, re-roll ones for, saves and that kind of stuff. It doesn't apply to items, to my knowledge.
Oh, is it?
I can't open this, by the way, because it's coming from the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yes, you
So I
cannot
can't load
open it. You can only see it. I don't actually know if there's a way for me to
It's
share
fine, because I've got
only a
Magic
specific...
Missile that's level 1, so...
Yeah,
Just
when
once you be able to click on the magnifying glass and cast.
Yeah,
But
Gordon.
I've got it as a level 1 spell, so it should be fine.
No,
for
but
now.
it should be... Where the hell did that one disappear to?
It's
Yes,
just
yeah.
called Wand now. Wand of Magic Missiles.
Lucky, when you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. Not recharge rolls.
Oh, okay.
Or freaking, what's his name? It's not a saving throw or anything.
Alright, Ellen, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to add an action to it. It's going to be cast. Oh no, magic missile you just hit. You don't need a cast.
Yeah.
Remove that
It
action.
just needs the damage.
Yes, it just needs the damage. And the damage is 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah.
And it is force damage. I did the coolest thing with my Order of Scribes, was it the other day? Because they've got that ability that they can change, as long as they've got a spell in their spell book, It has a different damage type. They can convert one damage type into the other as they cast a spell. So I was fighting a bunch of tree things. I cast Magic Missile, but I cast it as fire damage.
Nice.
Very fucking useful. Oh, you're resistant to fire, are you? There we go, Alan. It is done.
Yeah, we've reworked with my little goblin now the campaign. Certain spells, pretty much anything I cast will be either lightning or thunder damage.
Oh, no.
So Fireball is now Thunderball.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, Scorching Ray is now Lightning Ray, and then I've got, Lightning... It's the one lightning one that's the same as Fireball, but it's a straight line instead of a sphere.
That was a waste of a whole bunch of good rolls for Magic Missile.
I was just testing if I could. How do I roll more than one damage at a time? And you have to click on it and then right click.
Yeah, that is actually not
then
right.
you miss out on all the plus
bonus
ones.
actions. Yeah, we actually then need to add actions for each level, basically. I didn't think of that.
The only other way to do it is if you wanted to
just add the modifier.
Mm-hmm.
What you can do is however many dice you're going to roll, additional to the one roll, just go to your modifier at the bottom and scroll it up to plus however many dice you're adding. So like if you're rolling 3 dice, make it a +2, and then you can just drag it, right click, add the 2, and then it should be correct.
What the hell is Mickey giggling at?
Nothing. I'm just crazy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so
She's crazy, then tell us what she's watching.
pretty much.
Sorry, I can't read this thing, so I don't know what it is.
Death.
What's that?
There's one of magic missiles. If I use one charge, is it one magic missile, or is it like a level 1 spell where I get 3
Let me see if I can share.
with one charge?
I should be able
Level
to
1
just
spell.
Share
So
this.
using one charge of wand of magic missiles is 3 magic missiles.
As I understand it, because it works like the spell. So if you use 2 charges, you're casting it as a second level magic.
Then you just add 1 more.
Yes, as I understand it. Yeah. So its most efficient use is to cast it as level 1 6 times. You'll get the most damage out of it.
Yes,
but not the most damage at the same time, though.
Okay. Did that actually share anything with you, Alan, or not?
Yes, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Okay, you should be able to see it now permanently, I think. Okay. So, is anybody else doing anything in Saltmarsh of note?
I think I've noticed. I'm just going to go make sure that my druid friend is cool.
Your druid friend is cool.
Make sure he's all okay. Doesn't need anything done. Go find somebody. Go kill somebody. Go. Yeah. Help a villager.
Actually, let's see. I do believe there is a table for that.
Because he actually did help me out when I got here, so every time I come through Saltmarsh, I must check with him.
Ooh.
That's the end of my bloody biltong.
While you've been here in town, you've also noticed that people seem to be particularly sullen, and people are like biting each other's heads off, and they're bickering. There's a bunch of frustration. And you get the general feel when you speak to some of the fishermen and that because of the shitty things happening and the shitty weather, they have had particularly poor catches of late. So not everybody is making a ton of cash at the moment. So it's not the happiest of moods in town. I must sort out this thing a little bit. There's way too many tables on this. Apparently not. That was the... No. the Sea Grove. An old Farron.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a D. Let me just check quickly. Roll me a D4. Okay.
Perfect roll as usual. Hold on a second.
Roll me a D20 next. Jesus, my eyes are terrible tonight. That is a 7. Okay, so speaking to Farron, he tells you that some folks, some of the hunters that have been going off into the Hull marshes, have been bringing back rumors of seeing strange creatures. They appear to be almost humanoid plants walking around, and some of them have even attacked some of the hunters with almost like needle-like appendages that they shoot out.
Okay. Is the Hull marshes in the direction of the Dreadwood where we're going, or is it in the opposite direction? I think it's the opposite direction.
I have shared
Hull marshes was where the lizard people are,
Detour.
Yeah, opposite direction.
and where the dragon is.
And where that dragon is. Correct.
One of the dragons.
Yeah,
Marsh?
yeah, the
And
one
we
that
should
can't
go.
teleport.
Yeah, we're going to Burl.
guys
We're going
are
to be going
so
north.
You guys are going to Burl. Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay, what part of the Hull marshes? The beginning part closest to Saltmarsh, or like seriously in the Hull marshes?
Not too deeply in. Somewhere near the crook in this river over here.
All I'm saying is it would be super helpful to get a pet fire elemental against plant creatures.
Yeah,
So
I
we will find
actually
you your elemental. I promise.
I actually tend to, what do you call it, agree with you.
So,
It's super effective against leaf and grass, remember?
yes, because D&D is one giant Pokemon battle.
We'll just catch
You're not
Charmander
wrong.
on the way.
Shit. You better hope you don't catch Charmander along the way.
Okay,
Ah.
Some mommy dragon's gonna be really pissed off.
I'll tell him I will see what I can do.
He says, thank you very much. He says he doesn't know how much he can offer in the way of reward.
I'll tell him I'm taking care of unruly plants, will be fine. No reward required.
He does say to you, however, that if you happen to go into the Hull marshes and you do run across any bandits or things like bullywogs or kobolds or lizard folk, etc., as long as they're not your newfound allies, he says if you bring back any proof or any trophies, ears or whatever from them, of the monstrous races, you can always hand them in at Hull Watch Tower for a bit of a reward.
Where the hell's Hull Watch Tower?
Hull Watch Tower is in Saltmarsh itself. Actually, not too far away from where you currently are. If I share the map, you are in the grove, the Sea Grove of Obert High. Hull Watch Tower is that building over there, number 12.
Okay.
It's basically where old what do you call him? Oh shit, I've forgotten all of these names. I want to say Elijah, but that's not his name. Elias? No, that's not it. Eleander. There we go.
Oh.
That's where Eleander has his offices, where he commands the watch from. You are aware also, because I mean you've been in Saltmarsh for a while, that they often have a jobs board up there, stating if there's any work to be done, or if they're looking for specific things to be hunted down, or if they know that there's bandits in the area, they normally post a bounty over there for them. So that is a way to get work.
What number is that on the map?
Number 12.
Okay, well, I'll just relay this to everyone as we set out for Burl. And say we can always come back. When we come back, we can go past the wool marshes on our way back to Saltmarsh.
Excellent.
Was there
What
anything?
do you think?
Was there anything on that board?
Would you have checked it?
Of course he would have checked it. He always checks the damn thing.
I would check boards because it's close to the abbey.
What? Let's have a
Well,
look.
across the river.
I cannot think of a single campaign where Peter's character never checks the damn board.
In one campaign, I actually built a board.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. There is one job posting put up on the board at the moment as well. In addition to what the druid has told you about. Apparently a bunch of goblins have been terrorizing folks in the neighborhood. Now it's a freaking marsh, so there's not a lot of people living there, but there's a couple of little villages, little swamp villages, and these goblins have basically been terrorizing them and stealing goods from them. And you can bring back some goblin ears for a reward. The left ear.
Good to know. If
Okay.
it's only got a right ear, then we just take the head.
Yes.
Generally, ears are easier to carry around than entire heads.
Yeah, but if it's missing the left ear, and we want our money.
If it's missing, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Sorry. All right, that was not as foolproof as I thought it would be. Shitty. Alrighty, so you guys are heading to Burl. What direction are you taking? You said you were heading to Burl, but if you remember right, your little halfling friend that was looking for the goats,
They were a small detour off the road to Bill, weren't they?
Yeah, they were like here-ish.
No, they were like here-ish.
Oh, that's even better. That's right by the Dreadwood.
Well, we're going to go past the halflings on our way to Bill, like we came across the halflings last time on our way to Bill.
Danno splits.
Danno split. That's it. I
What-
kept on
what are
getting
you
the
saying?
word Dante in my head. What
It's
was that,
actually a
Vicky?
secret portal to Avernus.
You hope not.
No, please.
And then we can go help out
I
the
like
other
this
characters.
character.
So I need to get something in front of me quickly because I don't
Also,
remember
fine,
these
not
stats
now,
off
but
by
send it
heart.
all.
A warhouse. Now it's a warhouse. God damn it.
You're saying
My-
A
whorehouse.
whore horse and a war house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are going to meet a witch. She's going to be riding a warhouse.
Does she bake sweet stuff?
No, she bakes
Is the
savory
house edible?
She,
Yes.
the only thing she has in those cauldrons is burning hot oil.
Does her health
Yeah, so
health
so she deep fries everything.
Yes.
her house have chicken legs?
Nope.
Health. I can't speak today.
think we're all
No,
having
just
one of those days.
imagining the Roadkill Cafe. With
Doghead. Hi.
you kill
This
it,
is
we'll
so
fry it.
stupid. I'm busy trying to look on my very fancy, very nice outdoor traveling
Your loss is
flippin'
ours.
DM screen. Do you know what? They have every other fucking vehicle you can think of, except for what speed do you travel by horse by?
Yes.
It's not a horse. It's a war horse. It's
Oh,
faster.
warhorse. Apparently doesn't fucking make any difference.
Are we in a rush though?
Does it say anything on the warhorse thing that
We
it
can
travels
trot
at?
all the way there.
I don't think so.
Warhorse. No.
Yeah, it says it costs X amount, and that's it.
Well, I should
I'm gonna
imagine
go
traveling by horse is at
120.
least twice as fast as traveling by foot.
Yeah. Unless you walk.
So,
I'm pretty sure a war horse travels at about 100 feet
Yeah, that sounds about
around.
right. I initially thought 120, but that's really quick.
wait. I shall grab the big book of player stuff.
The horses are much quicker than humans. 120 is probably more accurate.
No, they can still walk.
You got a war horse not walking, not cantering around. That thing is going to be panting by the time we reach to Danno Split.
Trotting.
Mounty,
Fine,
mounty,
hopefully then
mounts.
you can swap
Yeah,
and
okay.
get on the goat and tow the horse.
We'll put the goat on the horse's back.
Oh, do you know what saddles do for you, by the way? They give you advantage on any check you need to make to remain mounted.
Okay.
What? What?
Speed, Warhouse.
Okay, let's go bareback.
Warhouse. 60 feet. So yeah, it will double your speed. So I was right in my estimation. So
Damn, these horses are slow.
you can travel 24 miles in a day from Saltmarsh to Burl is what, 4, 8, 12. Basically a day's ride to Burl. So you can get there in half a day. So if you want to go to Danno's Split, it will be a little bit less than that. So
We use the horse's action to dash.
Oh shit.
Oh, if we get it most of the way.
if you travel
Ratio.
at fast speed, sure, but then you're going to get
Yeah, they
disadvantage
told
on
it-
any.
Well,
Mhm.
hold on a second. So we can go 6 miles an hour
Something to that effect.
if it's at 60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how far did you say Burl is?
Burl is about, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28 miles away.
You can do that in half a day, I think.
Mm.
Nah.
So that's like half a day, just over half a day. So we can go to Danno and get to Burl in the same day.
Depending on how long it takes to not get caught up in the bar there.
Yeah, all we need to do is speak to the freaking halfling. Have you got our goats? Yes, no, go.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's it. Unless, some stupid monk wants a refill.
4 wineskins.
That was halfling weed.
Which is unending.
Yep. Another
This is
million
where he
to-
finds out the salesman lied and I needs a refill. As soon as you enter Danno's Split, it disappears.
Well, if he ever comes into contact with an anti-magic field, that might actually happen.
Yeah. Tell me, this freaking special halfling weed stuff of yours, is it like in a normal looking pouch or something, or is it like, how the hell do you have it? Is it like a box or whatever?
Matchbox.
Peter might not have all this information, but it is an enchanted halfling weed pouch, and it replenishes itself every day, whenever it's taken from the pouch. And this was gifted to Carolus by Cyan, along with a dwarf-faced pipe.
Dwarf-faced.
Yes,
Dwarf.
not a pipe made. It was carved to look like a dwarf's face.
Yes.
Didn't you carve something for children and it was just...
Oh, that horrible.
I think I threw it away.
So it's an
It's now an
enchanted
ornament.
pouch.
It's going to be an ornament in the brothel.
Oh, wasn't it the thing that, I was going to say, that turned into basically a dildo?
Yeah.
Basically, yes. If you want
A
to put
very
it bluntly.
splintery dildo.
You just got to sand it down a bit to get rid of the splinters.
Or splinters. Oh.
So, alright,
Okay,
so you
we're
guys are
heading
heading to Danno Split. What pace are you going? You can go at a
Fast.
faster pace, but you will have disadvantage on your perception rolls.
I don't care.
Huh?
I'm racing.
You're racing.
Yeah. I'll race
I'm
you,
racing them.
and then I'll race you. Yeah.
I literally just get on the horse, and as everybody's probably preparing to get on and be like, race you, and I just take off. I don't even know which direction. I just
Sorry,
take
so
off.
sorry to be a stickler, but did you guys actually purchase any provisions for thine horses?
They're
Okay.
along
10
the,
days rations.
they're along the road.
Where is it? Where
So you're not
is
like
it?
buying some oats or something for them? Mean.
Yeah, but we got
Feed.
feed. I took off.
did you?
I took off extra for it's 5 copper pieces per day.
Oh, okay.
So
Did you?
it's like freaking 5 silver pieces for crying out loud.
Okay.
So I
I,
took off a gold piece just for
Excellent.
fun.
Excellent.
So
Okay.
Yeah, we
Oh.
feed them.
the horses
The,
is
the stable
400.
master is very happy.
Mhm.
How much feed did that get you?
Alrighty.
The horses 400. The saddles 10.
Yeah, and then the other stuff 6. So
116.
it was 416 altogether.
Yeah,
It's 417 with 10 days feed.
Okay. 417.
Alrighty, so as you guys are racing towards Danno Split, I'm going to move the token on the map so long. Give me some perception checks.
Disadvantage.
I will say for this purpose that you guys are... no, you don't need to do it with disadvantage. You can do it with just regularly.
Oh, good. Get out.
You said if we're racing, we need to do it at disadvantage. So I did it with a disadvantage. I should just rolled again.
Yeah, but I'm fast forwarding time a bit, and you guys have arrived in Danno Danno Split. Wow.
I know how you feel today. Oh, look at that. Someone had to get equally as much.
The dwarf is not so lucky.
Why are people messaging me?
Hey. That took a while to kick in.
Very perceptive.
Who am I missing? Carcarius.
Yeah, sorry. I was just saying my audio cut out, so I missed a lot of things.
Perception roll, please. Just a straight perception roll.
Yeah, perception.
Okay, sure.
Alrighty. So as you guys...
Gordon, just Ivan says our Twitch is completely stopped or paused.
Let me check. Can he still hear us? Ivan, if you're there, say something in chat, please.
Look at
I saw on last week's video it actually did something similar, and then it went on again after a while. It's sort of like it was buffering weird. I'm not seeing anything strange. So you just don't have video coming through, and yet it says stream quality is
Okay.
good. Well, it's very strange. I don't know why.
The overlays and animations are still working.
Is it carrying on now? Because I have a funny
there's-
feeling I know why.
It looks like it's back.
Okay, I think I understand what is happening. It's when Discord minimizes this video, it's actually not keeping it running in the background properly. Okay, I'm gonna keep it up while I talk some nonsense. So as you guys get to Danno Split, what did you guys roll? Now the thing is too small for me to actually see. You guys who rolled the 23s, I think that was what, got Siren and Beirut.
Mm.
You notice...
And Bim's got a 21.
Yeah, and Bims notices it from a little bit further away as well. As you start approaching, you catch a faint acrid smell in the air, and you start seeing some of the outlying huts and things. You can see that the hay that was basically, or the thatch, has been burnt away. You can see several of the buildings are completely burnt out husks. The 2-story inn that you are quite familiar with is leveled.
Xerxes, I don't think you're getting your goat.
Hey, the dude we got to see is slightly out of town, so.
And he was resourceful at avoiding trouble.
Yeah. Sorry, just by the way, I just busy looking in the combat track and I don't see feathers there.
Who the fuck is Feathers?
My owl.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
Oh shit.
Beirut now has an owl. I forgot about that. I don't have the owl set up. We will get your owl set up for you, alright? Is it essential that you have your owl right now?
He's got a friend.
Well, we just walked into a freaking place that's almost burnt to the ground. Guess what I want to do? Hello, owl. You're going up so I can have a look around. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
And I will be looking through my owl eyes.
I'm going to do the same with Bims's mind.
I say you need to make your owl a squirrel and let it ride Bims.
Yes, me.
One owl. This is going to have to become a custom NPC. So just give me 2 seconds. What is its name is Feathers.
Yes. I can't think of a good name. It's either Feathers or Fluffy. Pick one.
Well, I laugh.
It's as
my
inventive
arse
as my name for Crawler.
off that D&D for Nerds show from Australia. One of the earlier episodes. The druid there has a little owl companion, and its name is Mr. Fists.
I'll think of a better name for him, just not right now. My brain is not working too well.
Join the club.
Yeah, that old stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I got a good name. Taffy.
No, I've just typed it in as Feathers. Now you've got Feathers. So be happy with fucking Feathers.
But he'd be happy with Taffy.
For now, he will be happy with Feathers. There.
Thank you very much.
So, what are you doing?
Alright, just by the way, I took off enough gold for 10 supplies of summons material, okay?
Okay.
When I was in Saltmarsh when I got him.
You could have gotten it easily enough from Cadillac.
Okay.
So,
So yes.
what are you guys doing?
Going up with him to have a look.
Mm-hmm.
And have a look around to see if I can see any activity, any halflings, any people, and especially over there by the goat man.
The goat man. My brain immediately goes to satyr. I'm like, what fucking satyr? Anyway, Alan, you said you were doing the same with Bims. So Bims and Feathers take to the air. And they start having a look around town and that. Well, Feathers, you are looking through its eyes, I assume.
Yep.
Make me another perception check with Feathers' what's the name? And you can give me another perception check, please, Alan, with Bim's stats. And then we can see what we see when we see it. What do we have? Crapola. So 18 for
those are good
Bims
rolls.
and 19 for Feathers is pretty good.
Yeah.
So
For DM, it's crap. For us, it's good.
no, for the DM it's also good. So as they are busy flying around, they report back to you a couple of things, and it's pretty much the same story. You see that the couple of vegetable gardens that people had outside their homes have basically also been torn apart. There isn't any food left outside anywhere. You can see several of the buildings that have been left standing, some of the stone buildings, for example, while their thatch has been burnt down. Flying overhead, you can still see that there is some furniture inside of those places, though some of it has also been basically ransacked, broken, or burnt. Like I said, the inn is pretty much a collapsed bundle of timber at this point in time. One thing that they do note is there doesn't seem to be any kind of livestock within quite a distance of the town, of the village, and they don't see any people. You also don't see any bodies.
Do we see a mass exodus of tracks heading in a particular direction?
Yeah.
You would need to get closer to investigate that yourself. These guys are flying overhead at the moment.
Well, then Feathers can fly a little bit lower down, land on the outskirts of town, various spots, and have a look at the ground.
You are aware
For
that
me.
Feathers is a fucking bird.
I'm looking through Feathers' eyes.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much.
Don't birds have very good eyesight?
Yeah, that's why you get advantage on perception checks.
Distance.
Okay, I'll say with that 18 and 19, that would go. Okay, make me another couple of rolls. Let's get some fresh eyes on this, so to speak.
Mhm.
And then kindly tell me what you roll.
How do you mean?
Tell me the number, because I can't see it at the moment. If I'm going to keep the Discord video up, I need feedback.
Okay, Feathers rolls a grand 6.
Feathers sees no tracks. What about Bims?
14.
14. 14, also not going to do it. They don't see anything from even swooping closer to the ground. You will need to investigate farther yourself.
Okay.
Well,
So then,
let's go and have a look,
I'll
I
let
guess.
Feathers keep an eye out flying above.
Yeah.
You staying mounted?
Moving mounted slowly.
I dragged Bims onto the map somehow by mistake, so he's there.
Dragon. Where on what map?
He's got to find your fire elemental.
Off to see the elemental.
Wow. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Bims.
Off to see the hag.
Thanks.
No worries. So, you guys start walking into the remains of town. You can see that there does seem to be a lot of traffic, more traffic, on the streets, the dirtbag streets, than was here before. As you guys are now going through town, you also notice in a couple of spots it appears to be some dried blood, but not like huge amounts of it. There are a couple of, larger puddles, but nothing say, hey, look, there's somebody died, kind of a thing. More like somebody might have been wounded and rested on the ground. You can see, like, the well itself, the bucket line has been cut. So it's basically whatever or whoever came through here, you're not sure, but they didn't leave much behind. You get the impression that they probably didn't think that anything would come back here. So, are you guys looking for tracks?
Yes, I'm looking for
Yeah.
tracks or blood or any remains that's left.
Alright. I
Something
need
to
to
be able
check
to
something.
track. See what's happening. Yeah.
Anything that would give direction.
Yeah. Is it like the people left in a hurry or something attacked them?
Well, considering that the buildings and
Think
things
of
have
the
been
amount of
damaged,
blood in
something
that.
attacked them.
So there is blood. But no bodies.
No, there's no bodies. Give me some survival rolls if you are looking for tracks. Whoever is looking, give me some survival rolls.
Yeah, the good rolls come out now.
Yeah,
Survival.
Carolus is not bad.
I'm looking in the complete wrong direction.
Survival.
Who hasn't rolled? Oh no, everybody's rolled. I missed Nibbles. Alright, Carolus is the only one that manages to spot it. You notice the tracks basically lead off to the east, not too far away from where you know what was your little halfling friend that went looking for your goats, where his cabin, you remember his cabin was a little bit ways off. You can see that too has been looted, but you can see that the underbrush going through the forest here has been stamped on by many feet. You're not an experienced tracker, Carolus, so for you it's difficult to get an accurate read on the number of people that have gone through here. But if you were to guess at how wide this area, the swath is, you'd probably figure that anywhere between 30 and 60 people probably moved through here.
Okay. So, are we going to Bull, or are we going to follow these tracks and see what happened to everybody? Seeing as it's going east, it's going in the direction of Bull. Oh no, it's not. It's going in the opposite direction.
Yeah. No, opposite direction.
Look,
I'm
Do
getting
we have
smile.
enough?
I think we should
breadcrumbs.
look after them.
Let's roll the dice.
Roll a dice. You can do that.
One is north, two is east,
Why are you going
three
north?
is south, and four is west.
Well,
we roll the
technically,
dice.
north is pretty close to the Dreadwood, so north is viable. Well, technically, you've
it's
got
more
west, north, and east that you can go.
I'll more say yes or no.
Yes,
I
or
say
Yes.
I say somebody rolls a d6, and we pick 1, 2, 3. We're going west, north, or east.
We go
Well,
east.
I mean, yeah.
I say
We-
just,
I
we
think
just follow the
towards-
tracks.
Something tells me this is going to take us into the Dreadwood anyway.
Probably.
well, let's go.
I
Make
All
think
the
we
hills
should
to the east.
Make me some
goblins.
history checks.
All of us?
Is there anything left in this town, like food-wise?
Why are there so
You can spend some time
mysterious?
having a look around, but I can tell you right now, there's nothing. Anything
Okay.
that seems to have been food-related, any grain, any barley, you even see, like, picking through the ruins of the collapsed inn, it looks like all the kegs and things were taken as well.
I got a question. Do we care about the halflings?
I mean, we can get good credit with them. Reputation.
No.
So, Xerxes and Beirut, you recall that to the east of Danno Split was another settlement by the name of Amdi's Grotto, which might or might not ring a bell.
Yeah. In my
Grotto
notes.
sounds familiar, but
Okay, well, how about we follow these tracks? If we get to the grotto and it's also screwed up, then we come back and we go to Burl.
Sure.
Otherwise, we have a look and see what happened there. I mean, how far away can we recall that it is, roughly?
Pretty close.
It's fairly close. You think it's in maybe 16
Let's
miles
go.
away, 12, 16 miles away, somewhere.
we're,
around there.
we're also not on
You know, the
specific
southern
deadlines to get to
part-
Burl.
Yeah, and you know the southern path leading out of Danno Split, basically the road that you come up with, the road that led off from the river. You went up to Danno Split, but if you had carried on going east along that road, you would have gotten to Amdi's Hollow. You also recall that it was a mining settlement, and if I'm not mistaken, you also heard reports of strange goings on around there. In fact, do you remember Sir Applegate.
Res-
Rings a bell.
Wait.
You
Okay.
also recall that he was actually sent on an expedition to investigate.
Oh,
yes,
yes, that did.
Applegates.
So it's been a while, and a lot of shit has happened in between. So I'm helping your characters remember.
Okay.
Your
so,
characters would
onward
know
east.
this shit. Eh?
Onward east are we going?
Agreed.
Follow the tracks and see if
10-4.
we end up at the grotto.
Okay. I see it is.
I'm going.
Me.
I was going to say I'm going to dismiss Feathers to a pocket dimension for the moment. Not permanently, just to his little dimension and wait for me.
Okay. Cool. Oh, shit! I'm tired.
It's super sad that he doesn't have anything to play with.
What? in the pocket dimension, I assume. Wow. My mind went to a very dark place there, Alan. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Well, Bums had a friend for a while, and now that friend isn't there, so he's sad.
I think Bims might have considered him
to stay around.
more of a snack than a friend. This is Bims.
A reusable snack because he's just gonna get brought back.
What does a creature made out of ether taste like? I don't know.
They're the same size.
Like
Eh?
sparkles.
Aren't they like the same size?
Yeah, they're both tiny flying creatures, you're right. Alright, it is 8 o'clock at the moment. Shall we take a quick break? And then when we come back, you can carry on with your... Oh, one more thing before we do actually go on break. Corollas, with that roll, you're also, like I say, not proficient with it, but I'll say it was high enough that you would get a gist of it. You would also know that these tracks seem to be at least a couple of weeks old.
Oh wow, so we're like really late.
Yeah. You guys have spent a lot of time doing other shit. Just saying. Time moves on. The world moves on. Alright, so,
How much
folks,
time?
listening to the stream, watching the stream, we will be back very shortly. We are going to take a quick break to get some coffee in that because it is freaking cold. See you in a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. We are continuing with the investigation of what the hell happened to the people of Danno Split. So, as you start your trek on horseback, what speed are you going at?
Yes.
Going to be a bit more challenging, looking for keeping up with the tracks while on horseback, but you can do it.
Well, whatever pace will get us to keep the tracks in sight, if I could put it
We're
like that.
just
So if we have to
walking
go
in.
slow, then
Yeah.
we go slow.
All right. So
I think.
you guys
What
are
does
going to go
everybody
slow.
think?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Now that you know where the tracks start and you know their general direction, I mean, it's not rocket science, so you can pretty much keep up with them. But give me some survival rolls regardless to see if you see some other stuff along the way.
Who can give me advantage? Or who must
I
I
would
give
say-
advantage?
I would say survival rolls or perception, your choice.
Oh, perception. Okay, cool. Then I'll do perception
I'd
because I have
rather do
advantage on it.
perception as well.
Perception.
Wait, I'm seeing if I can read correctly, actually. But I was almost a 1. Haha, no.
Almost, but no cigar. Anybody
Nice.
else, or am I missing some? Oh, why are you doing that? So Beirut. Wait, Richard, was that 21 what you rolled now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Those are some pretty good rolls, except for Sirens. Bims with a 22, Xerxes with a 19, Beirut with an 18, Carcarius with a 21 for survival. Siren 12. Corollas, are you rolling?
For survival.
Survival or perception, your choice. You're a
The
dwarf.
same.
You are slightly closer to the ground than the rest of them.
The numbers are the same.
Apparently,
He's a bit too close to the ground this
Plus
time.
3
I
plus
looked
3.
out.
no. As Corollas is busy watching the ground, he doesn't see this fucking branch that just smoosh them in the face.
This is mine again.
Alrighty. So, Bims and who else rolled perception? Beirut. Okay, and Xerxes, you rolled survival. You two with the perception. As you are busy traveling, you start to see the more obvious signs. And Xerxes, with your survival, you'll see these signs as well of the path that is taken. They do seem to make an effort to narrow it down, and you see they seem to be working their way. Like somebody was organizing this into a marching line that was no more than 2 people abreast. So it does make it a little bit trickier to keep following them, but you do manage to do so from horseback because you are going at a slow pace. The other thing that you notice as you start getting, let's say when you're about 7 or 8 miles away from where you know more or less where Amdi's Hollow is supposed to be, you start seeing symbols painted on some of the trees, and sometimes you see it on rocks. It just seems to be like haphazardly almost put here and there. And the symbol that you're seeing is that of 3 red eyes.
Do we
1 at the
recognize
top
it?
and 2 at the bottom.
Recognize it? Do we recognize it of any sort? Still look familiar to us?
No, this does not look familiar. You have never seen something like this before.
What does it look like?
3 eyes, 1 up, 2 down.
Red eye, red eye, red eye. And I'm not talking about the red eye transportation system. They are not 3
It's
trains.
just on the ground. Has it been
No.
drawn?
It seems to have been painted on. And it's on trees sometimes, it's on rocks sometimes. It's just like
Does it?
randomly
Is it-
put.
I was going to say, is it like at a regular pace, like every 5 feet
No.
or something like that? Or like just
You
all over
do
the
not
place?
you do not discern any like pattern to it. Ellen, why does it look
Shit.
like you've got your head on the fucking ceiling? That perspective is weird. Ah!
Is it?
Okay.
Is it made?
It's against the wall.
It's like, has Alan turned into a vampire? Is he able to
I
like?
thought he was just doing a headstand.
Oh, wow.
The
It's the
headstand
eyes.
is balance the laptop on his feet.
What did you say,
made
sorry,
out
Vicky?
of blood. Is it blood or paint?
Do you go up to it
Good
and
question.
investigate?
Sure.
Okay. So going up to it, make me some investigation rolls, or yeah, let's make an investigation.
Yep, it's
I would
red.
make a terrible detective.
It's red. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
There's
I'll
3
leave it
of
up to the
them.
professionals.
So Siren,
3 red eyes, yeah.
you have a look at this, and you're tempted to like try and scrape some off and like taste it, but then you just put your nose a little bit closer to it, and you catch almost an earthy smell, and you get the feeling that this is probably made with some sort of pigment that appears to be made from clay. A very red clay that does give the appearance of blood, but is in fact not blood.
It's made out of a clay substance. Wait. How do you spell? That's how you spell clay. Okay.
CLAY.
Yeah. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, so as you continue, is anybody leading in the front?
No.
Is there
I'm
some
the
sort of
protector.
marching
I'll
order?
lead in the front.
You're the
I'm the
protector.
protector,
you'll
so
be
I'll
around.
lead in the front. Yes.
Alrighty. Who's following
And-
up behind Beirut?
And
Me.
now that we see these nice little red things and that, I'm going to let Feathers be about 30 feet in front of me, at least.
Are you resummoning feathers?
Yeah. I'll pull him back out and tell him to fly at least 30 to 60 feet in front of me. Let me know what's coming up.
So
I'm in the middle.
So Feathers is in front of you, then it's Beirut, then Richard, did you say Carcarius is behind Beirut?
Yeah.
Who is behind Carcarius?
Me.
Probably the monk. Unless the monk's taking up the rear, protecting us.
Yes, he'll.
The back.
Well, I'll be at the back then.
I'll go next.
Okay, so
Yes.
do we have Siren, then Xerxes, then Carolus?
I think I'd be in the air, eh?
It'll be in the air.
Like that.
Okay.
Don't look up.
In the air, like near the front of the party, or where? That
Sort of
is
in the
not a
middle.
dragon.
In the middle, I'd say.
Cool.
So who's leading your horse?
Exactly. That was going to be my
Oh,
next
I've
question.
got a horse with me. Fuck's sake.
You
I
just
can
tied
lead
onto
it.
one of ours.
Yeah,
It won't be difficult to do.
I'll lead it.
Then that.
Alrighty.
I'll just put it in my horse pocket.
Horse pocket. Shit.
And I would say Feathers would be flying about 20, 30 feet in the air, letting me know if there's anyone that he sees.
Alright, so as you guys continue to get a bit closer, make me some perception checks. Since you are you going at a slow pace still? You can do so with advantage.
Do it with advantage.
Perception.
Perception.
With advantage?
Even me at the
Definitely
back.
first roll.
Advantage.
Oh, wow.
If you hear thunk, 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 that's me moving D&D books around, folks. Because I want to make sure of something. Oh no, going
It's
slow
magic.
does not give you advantage on perception. It just allows you to stealth. Oops. Bad DM.
Yeah, well, my first roll's still good, so I'll take it.
Alrighty.
I don't think mine makes a difference.
Mine, I got advantage in any case for both of them.
Should we stealth as well?
No,
No.
I'm not.
I would say we should stealth, but it's a bit difficult with horses.
So, as you... I need to just get something quickly here. Where is
Yeah, they're war horses, not assassin horses.
Assassin horses. No, that's not going to become a thing. That will not become a thing. Do you hear me? I forbid it.
Damn it.
Sorry, I need to just find something now because
But it's
I thought
such a
I
good
had it on
concept.
my-
Assassin horses are not actually horses, they're just like the rhinos from Ace Ventura with assassins in them.
Shit.
No. Oh, God. Amazing.
Alrighty. I need to do this quickly. Let me have a look. Okay. Oof. Okay. So, Siren and Bims and Beirut. And it makes sense since Beirut, you are in the
Feathers.
front as well. You throw up a hand and you cause everybody
Feathers?
to... Where's Feathers' role?
I've
Oh shit, I missed it. And yeah,
And-
Feathers will also notice it.
Mine was also a 20.
It was?
My first one, and then I rolled again for advantage, which was a 10.
You know what? It's my chat window. I need to scroll up. Okay, cool. So with the 20, then you would also notice. You guys stop dead in your tracks. Around 40, 50 feet ahead of you, you see movement in the trees. You guys that rolled over 20 can also pick out what appears to be 4 very large dogs or wolves. It's a bit difficult to tell in the gloominess of the forest. You can also see that moving through the trees behind these creatures appears to be about 12 orcs.
Sorry?
I'll
many?
whisper back and say, somebody tell Xerxes. It's fireball terrain up ahead.
12 orcs.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I would like you to all roll some initiative for me. Because you guys weren't really stealthing.
Of course we were. But Feathers is like so far ahead of us.
I tell you what, you can make after you've done your initiative checks, you can then also roll me some stealth checks.
Oh, for Pete's sake, rolled for 20. Damn it.
So what was Ben's? A 20.
Disadvantage, yay!
Oh, at least. Why are we? I'm confused.
Wait a minute.
So,
Oceanus isn't here. Father Erish is not here.
oh, fuck yeah.
The Wave Piercer is not here.
I think she ought to be pulling her weight.
Ah, you twit. Why did you do that? I closed the wrong window.
12 orcs.
And I've just lost my map that I had very nicely put. And now what is the name of it? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. Why? Sorry folks, I'm not finding the map that I had, and I just accidentally clicked on the help thing. Crap, no. No, that's not it either. Flip's sake. Screw it, I'm just going to pick any random forest here, and we'll use that. I'm not gonna, it looks like I'm not finding the map that I want. Alright, let me drop you in as you were. Basically traveling.
I can't read. I almost forgot. No!
What did you forget?
Things in my phone, but I pulled out a thing. Oh. I forgot. It's on my table, and I'm not wearing it. Perfect.
Sorry folks, this is now a problem because I didn't have the thing right here.
Oh shit. Hello? Oh. Oh, it disappeared.
Oh, and of course I need to drop observer on this too, otherwise the stream will be able to see Jack.
No one wants to see Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently I can't see Jack either.
Click on your icon.
Yes. What the hell?
What are those big ass things? Oh wow.
Those are the very large wolves that you see.
Direwolves.
No, we don't need goats. We can
Puppies! I thought we were going to get goblins.
Goblins on the other side.
You thought wrong.
That was a lie.
Just remember, left ears.
Everything is a lie.
So
The
let
cake's a
us
lie?
count with the orcs.
Oh shit! All my shit has been moved around in Sirenscape. Why?
It's the ghosts.
It's not the ghost. God damn it! I can't find anything that I'm looking for now. Did I accidentally delete shit?
There and around the corner, platoon of orcs.
Okay, so anyway, as you become aware of them, they become aware of you as well. You see the wolves up ahead start howling and turn in your direction.
Oh, didn't you say we're going to roll stealths now?
Yeah, roll me some
We did.
stealths if you
Oh,
haven't
we
already.
did.
Bim's at 20, Corollas 22. Wow, Siren 26. Xerxes 20. Flippin' hell.
I roll when it counts.
Is this a new round of stealth or just the ones we did just
No, that's
earlier?
that's the ones from earlier. Alrighty.
Because I got a 2.
Yeah,
I got 29. Yay.
damn it.
Okay, here is the question. Did anybody get underneath? Yes. They become distinctly aware of two things. Carcarius, and the clanking of his armor, and for some other reason, feathers. And battle is engaged.
This is gonna hurt.
There is no what's the name round, no surprise round, because you guys are aware of each other. So let's just make it simple and easy. Bims goes first. What is Bims doing?
Burns is going to use Eyes of Annihilation on Direwolf 3.
Eyes of Annihilation on Direwolf 3, he says. Did we actually set up the coding for that shit?
I think so. Give me a sec. Yeah.
Go for it. And
Ooh.
it fails. Terribly.
Dies.
Horribly.
God, that was number 3.
Yeah, it instantly dies.
It dies.
This
He's slightly.
is becoming a force to be reckoned with.
Only once per day, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only if it works, which so far it's worked about 3 times in a row.
I think you've only used it twice.
Yeah, you've only used it twice that I can remember, but both times.
It has worked.
It's in the alleyway, and now there's Direwolf, and then there was something else.
There was something else when you tried it.
Yeah, it was last week or the week before.
Oh, with the skellies.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, you wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those mass things, masses of dead things. Alright, that's it. Bubs is going to hide behind a tree. I can't move him. Put him. Oh, why can't I draw an arrow?
I don't know.
How do you draw an arrow with a mouse pad? The left-hand tree behind the stump.
The left-hand tree behind the stump. Is that where Bims
Yeah.
is going?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So that will end Bims's turn. The orc. Does anybody speak Orcish?
The orcs.
I don't
No.
believe I do. Nope.
I don't think so.
Where the hell is... Where the hell's languages again?
I
Oh,
can comprehend
there we go.
languages.
Abilities.
No.
understood by nobody. So you just hear this orc shout something in this
Give me-
guttural language. Say again.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can...
I have a spell.
Something tells me they're not gonna do that.
No, definitely not. And it's going to move. It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. It does see your owl, but it's not really worried about the owl. It sees you, Beirut, and it is
Owl's
going
up
to
in the
use its
air.
bonus action to move directly up to you as it swings a great axe down at you.
Mhm.
I think it's a fucking miss. Really? It brings us to orc number 2, who's going to 15, 20. How far away are you? You're just out of range, you lucky bugger. But not from the javelin he's about to launch at you.
Mhm.
Yes!
Nope.
What do you mean no?
Nope.
21 to hit.
Assuming
Yeah, right.
he's shielding.
You damn straight. So, yeah. Nope. And there goes
So
my
that will
shield.
just miss then, but it makes your AC 22.
Nope, it makes my AC 25 now.
25?
Mhm.
How's your AC 25? Oh, because you... Oh, crap. Never mind. No, get happy.
I'm getting happy. Come,
Orc
bring
number
those
3.
javelins on.
10, 20, 30. It's also going to run forward. And this time it's going to take a swing at Carcarius. God damn it. Would somebody just hit? Orc number 4.
Oh, I just realized. Well, not that it matters, but I could have used my arrow catching shield if Barry got hit.
Well, you might get another chance. Because another javelin gets launched Beiru's way.
Double check
Fucking
how
misses.
the wording of this.
This is why the DM can't have fun. This guy's gonna run up to you, Beiru, and you are now flanked. Yes! Natural 20! Look, the DM's having fun. He's about to kill his brother. Oh, wow, that's not bad. 19
Jeez,
points.
look it. Ouch.
Max
That
roll on the
hurt.
1. Shitty roll on the 2nd.
Hmm.
Which brings us to Xerxes. What you doing?
Fireball!
Take out the back line.
And I don't like it when it automatically changes the orientation of the map to be centered around me. Like I
Oh,
always
you must
make it
just
so
go
nice.
into options.
Okay.
And I think it's the 4th option from the top, auto center on map. You must just click it to off.
Okay, just say where.
Thank you.
A little bit more right, I think. Like that.
That'll do.
That will do.
Or it's a steam. Oh shit! I'm having trouble. I got to move the damn thing. Yeah, let me go to there.
You can use the targeting things at the top there as well if you want.
I'm
Yeah.
actually just gonna try and use this thing,
The fireball thing.
that thing.
There we go. So now, having done that, you'll see underneath your spell is I think it's TRGT or something. Target. If you click on that, it should target everything that's
Oh.
within that spell symbol.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Did you find it, Helen?
I don't see a TR or something. What was?
Oh,
So if you
there,
expand the thing right at the bottom, there's a little.
just to the right of where it says size, radius, there's a little target thing there.
I don't see a target thing.
There we go.
It's right at the top.
Oh,
It was right at the top for me.
oh, weird. Okay.
It didn't. Oh, okay, it did.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Hey, goodbye, everyone.
Crikey. Okay, there's a whole bunch of ones in that, but flap.
I wouldn't mind that. Good job.
Evisceration.
There's so many deaths there that Sirenscape is cucking out.
Computer's thinking. Oh, I'm running out of battery so quickly. Fuck.
Ah, shit. Alrighty, that was good. So you just see this tiny bead of fire be flicked from Xerxes' hand and launch itself towards the orcs and the dwarfs, the dire wolves. And a short explosion later, most of them are laid dead. The wolves are on fire. There's one solitary fucking dude that's standing there with a very burnt-looking bow. Wow. That was painful. Let me just do some clean up. That was awesome. That's fireball for you folks. Crikey. Okay.
Sure, it was hectic.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to go. I mean, I generally say that I'm 20 feet in the air whenever I do these things. So I'll just go another 20 feet in the air.
Okay. Straight up. Is that in case he's pissed off? What's Feathers doing?
Feathers is going to. Oh shit! I can't even freaking. Feathers is going to go fly on top of this bastard and give me advantage on my attack.
Can't you move him?
No, it's not allowing me to.
I also can't.
Oh, you also can't move BIMs. There's got to be a way to give permission. I'll figure it out. Always used to be that if you dragged, was it if you dragged the dragon symbol, eh? That's how it used to work, Neves. Onto, or did that not do it?
Oh no, that's got an added.
A second Feathers.
Yeah. Worry about it now.
Okay. We'll look it up. Okay, so he's going to do that. He's going to move down there and do a flyby. Yes, it looks like connection has restored. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Something very strange happened there. My internet decided to drop on me.
South Africa. Yay.
Yes, welcome to Afrique du Sud.
Where things can only get worse.
I don't think you should go work for SA Tourism.
Yeah, you're being too truthful.
God damn it. There goes that plan.
Alrighty. So to make sure. Because now, did this stay connected? Yes, that stayed connected also. Alrighty. So, let me know when you are in. Okay, so what was Feathers doing, sorry? Evil?
Feathers, 20 feet up in the air, going above that orc.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for my character selection. And then he's going to help me attack him. So
He's going to
provide
help
the
you attack
action.
him.
Yes, so he's going to give me advantage. Because with him being 20 feet up in the air, he's still got 20 feet of movement to get down, distract, and go back up again.
Yeah, with his flyby, nonsense.
Yeah, I love owls.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you have
Yeah.
an undead owl with Necrobar?
Bones.
Hmm.
Why the hell do you
Neville's
think
pulling
A
some
was
Neville
undead?
bullshit again.
No, Neville's not. Neville's following the rules to the T.
Mm-hmm.
May I have the map, please?
Can I share the map with everyone when they get in?
Okay.
No.
Oh, I see. I'm the first one in. Okay, sorry.
Oh, by the way, since these guys have gotten closer to you, you can see that their eyes, I'm going to take off my glasses for this, their eyes have been painted red over here and over here. And on their forehead, they have another red eye that has been painted.
Hey, Xerxes, look, they got a target on the head for you.
That's why so
Don't
many
miss.
died. Easy for me.
They did make it easy for you. The DM made it easy for you because they were walking in a fucking patrol.
Yep.
Oh,
If the roll I had made earlier had been different, they would have been setting up an ambush for you.
we tried.
Ooh.
Sure, it's taking a while for everybody to get back in.
I'm just not paying attention.
Hey, thank you for following. Rvan Z27. We got another van.
Yeah, that's a mate of mine, Ryan.
What did I? Oh,
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it.
I don't remember.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
So, everybody's in. I will share the map. Oh, shit.
And I have
Sirenscape
the power
actually
to
did
give them-
cuck out completely. Like, completely. It crashed.
Maybe that's what broke your internet. The fireball.
God, maybe it was. Fucking fireball. Alrighty. So, he's going to assist you. So, Feathers' turn is over. Carcarius. What you doing?
I summon the spirit narwhals.
The spirit novels. Oh, you can summon them where you want on the map.
Well, it's around me, so.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the
Summon them.
spiritual guardians? Crud. You need to be more specific.
That's why it's plural. Spirit narwhals. The spiritual weapon is a spirit narwhal.
Wow. Okay. I got it.
And you think Fireball is badass?
Now, remind me, they don't take that damage when you cast the spell, or do they?
If you sorry, I'm just rereading it. An affected creature's speed is halved, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, well, this isn't entering. It's not like it moved into the spot. So on their next turn, then they'll do the damage. That's where I interpret that.
Yeah.
I will reread it,
Fine.
but we can discuss that. But they are not entering. You are busy casting the effect at this turn. They're not entering the zone, so to speak. All right, cool.
They are, because the zone is coming into existence.
Yeah, nope.
Danger zone.
And then I shall move over here.
All right.
And move your
And
novels
this
with you.
will...
Oh god. It's just a giant 10
Wait,
on my
does
fucking screen.
Does that count as them moving into it? Because I moved with it now.
No.
Damn it.
They are
Let me
in
run
the
back
area
and
of
forth.
effect, but...
Let me run away and back in.
Just keep doing that.
Technically, that would
And
not
then
be
I
them moving in. That would be you moving.
No, it says... Yeah, but it says the first time on a turn. The first time they enter the area on a turn.
Speed is halved, and when the creature enters the area for the first time. But you see, that means entering. Or it starts its turn there. It must make. To me, the way I read that is if you had this thing up and running and a creature walked towards you and entered the area, that's when it would take effect.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Your rules, I'm good with it. And then I shall attempt to try my new masterwork trident.
Cool. Go for it. With advantage.
And yeah. I actually don't think I've done a melee attack in a very long time. Ah, crap.
Yeah, in the
Because
last
of my
battle you
novels,
were
I can't drop.
flying around.
Because of my novels, I can't drop it on the guy. What's the orc next to me?
I don't know. Let's move your fucking narwhals out the way. Oh shit, that's moving you out the way too. Oh.
Why when you move it, it moves with me, but if I move, it doesn't move with me?
It's the stacking thing, and I think it's still bugged. Set is always invisible.
That's me.
Has it disappeared now?
Yeah. But it's fine, I can attack in the meantime.
But now it's like I can still see the freaking thing, but you can at least do something about it. The stacking rules is supposed to put the other guys on top of it, so I don't know why it's not doing that.
God damn it.
Wow! It hit for, and you scraped lightly.
Okay, your masterwork trinket is working well for you there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to stick to summoning things to attack for me.
It is a strategy that has worked for you in the past.
Oh, I realized I shouldn't have moved there.
So the solitary bowman that has been left alive
I forgot about that.
is going to want to take revenge. What is the range?
Just remember, he needs to roll to make sure his bow doesn't snap from being burnt.
He aims at you, Xerxes. And he hits. Can you do anything about it?
No, I'm 40 feet in the air, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a longbow.
Okay, cool, just saying.
Wow, almost max damage. Whole 8 points. That brings us to Corollas.
Right. Start gonna punching people.
Time to stop punching. Punch, punch, punch.
Okay, yeah, Bayru looks like he's in trouble.
Got everything under control.
Doesn't look like it.
That's 100% under control.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate Flame Tongue.
Okay, cool.
And then first attack on orc number 5.
Go for it. No,
Miss.
that's a miss. You know what you need to do now, right?
Roll a d8.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you miss completely. You don't even hit Beirut, which is a pity.
Yeah, and had you hit Bayru, he would have turned and said, I had everything under control.
Well, it didn't happen. So, that timeline has been squashed. And your next
I'm
attack,
gonna attack him again.
that will hit with a 21. Roll me some damage. Ouch! Nice.
Okay.
He's looking rough.
Okay, end of my turn.
You're not gonna burn a key point. Jeez.
Can't use my bonus action to light the thing on fire.
Oh, yes. Ah, so it has its advantages and its disadvantages. Alright, Neville. Beirut, shall I say? What are you doing?
I will advantageously pluck some of the shit out of this guy, but firstly, I will use my bonus action to cast the Pain of Strength on this dude, number 5 here.
One more thing. Technically, everyone that I hit with that fireball needs to take an extra 5 damage from elemental affinity.
You're shitting
Oh,
me.
I didn't think that.
No, I'm being serious. Starting at 6 level in the
Oh,
it deals
shit, yes,
damage that's
elemental.
not associated with your draconic ancestry. Add your charisma modifier to that damage.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well in that case, that bowman would have been dead.
Oh, I forgot about
No,
elemental affinity.
he would have only taken 2 points of damage.
Because he saved.
Hmm.
Yeah, guess what? He would have still been dead. He was
Nice.
barely alive. So everybody... Did the direwolves also take... No, the direwolves I think all took full damage, eh?
It
No,
doesn't
one of
matter
them
if they're
saved.
saved or not. They must all just get an extra 5 damage.
No, the one must only get 2 damage. Because it's saved.
Why?
I didn't do
Direwolf
this.
4 saved against the fireball.
Your charisma modifier to that damage. So regardless of save or not, it's an extra 5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's... I have added it.
Oh, wow.
Is it
Quite nice.
after the save?
Whenever you cast a spell that deals damage, and in this instance fire damage, then add your charisma modifier to that damage.
Yeah, but that damage is also still part of the.
It's still part of the core damage.
Yeah, so it can still be resisted.
It'll be hard.
Yeah, it can be resisted, but the charisma, that bonus or that modified damage is not linked to a save. It's just damage. So unless you have a resistance or an immunity to it, it's going to be 5 in this case. Or am I understanding it wrong? Because that's the like.
When you cast a spell that has a damage type, add your yeah, look, it is actually busy adding the charisma modifier to the damage of the spell. So if the spell gets resisted, then it would also be resisted. You with me?
Yeah, if it was resisted, are you saying if they saved or?
Yeah. So basically, if they made their save roll, they would also then only get half the damage from that +5. Because they would get half the damage from the total damage, and that elemental affinity adds to your total damage. With me?
Another thing here, that's fine. It says applies to 1 damage roll of a spell, not multiple rolls. So would that be on 1 creature only?
Fireball is to whom it may concern. The damage gets the same damage as applied to all, so it's still 1 damage roll.
It would be like, say now you used
It's
it
like-
with magic missile, and your magic missile was fire, for example. You could apply it to 1 roll, 1 magic missile.
Well, Gordon, a better example is if you like, for example, if you twin spell firebolt,
Yes, yeah.
you can apply in one, you can't apply it in the other.
Cool. Okay, so
Also, we got a new follower, just saying.
We did. That was that sound. Thank you very much. Is that
okay,
another?
so basically,
Really appreciate it.
the extra damage is linked with a person's save or their resistance or whatever. Is that what we're going on?
Yeah, well, for elemental affinity, because it's linked to a spell that you cast, if that spell gets resisted, that extra damage just gets attached to it. So if they make the save, that damage will also be halved then. Okay.
That's cool.
It's not like the old thing. What was it called? Spell penetration. It would overcome resistances completely. All right, cool. So Beirut, what were you doing? We got a bit sidetracked.
Blame me.
We do what?
Blame me.
Flame me. I heard blame me.
No, flame me.
But blame
Flame
me
me.
for what? Oh,
Everything.
I dare
Damn it.
say at 25 hits.
Yeah, but it's a freaking 19 naturally, not a 20. Help me.
Yep. So then,
Yeah, hell, and I need to put a few effects on.
yeah, a few.
Did it put that one on? Yes, it did. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you, you idiot.
Jeez, Lucky. Instant
Jesus.
death.
Good
Come
job.
around me. And his little buddy over here, Orc 1,
Yeah.
gets touched by fire. Black
Oh,
flame
that's
spewed.
6 points of damage. Nice. As
Told you I had him
black
under control, dwarf.
leaps from your blade.
Until
I
you
mean,
die.
That first one got hit so hard his ancestors felt it.
Felt it. Yeah, well, I only exceeded his hit points by 19. It's not much.
So, what do you do next?
What do I do next? Bonus action's been used. Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. So next up is Siren. Siren, what you doing?
Yes.
Yes! That is not a valid input.
I don't know.
Come on now.
Let me see. You guys need help?
You have a couple of orcs nearby. Beiru's
Like
looking a little bit damaged.
Oh yeah, I wanted to dissonant whisper rivers. One of them.
Go for it. I just realized I
So I
need
wanna
to
see.
remove the damage from Xerxes because that orc died.
On orc number 3,
Go for it.
I cast on 3
He
a
saves.
terrible fate. And
So,
what is he is
does that mean that he gets half damage or no damage?
Fails. Blah,
The
blah, blah.
dissonant whisper just fizzles out.
Takes half as much damage and doesn't move away.
Alright, cool. So,
I think I just roll it halves on its own.
yeah, it will automatically halve it since it's succeeded.
Not the best roll, but
4 points of damage. As its head starts ringing with a
I'm going to
cacophony of
annoy.
noise.
Never said I was.
What do you whisper to him?
Oh, just a lot of dumb noises, but I think it sounds.
He starts hearing a bunch of chicken scratches in his head.
The theme tune to Crazy Frog.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. Alright, so the wolf is on fire.
The wolf is on fire. Mm.
So we'll.
You were right there with me, were you? 10. Shit. It's not gonna get very far unless it... Oh shit, no, I'm moving shit again. Wow, why did that happen? Okay. Richard, you can cast your shit on that wolf. Because it dashed to get closer. And it fails. So it's going to take a buttload of damage, I assume.
Yep.
Wow! That was good roll. 15. That wolf runs in and you always see these spiritual normals just start like wood chippering it. Splat.
I'm just imagining, like, you know those horror scenes where you don't actually see the person getting gutted, it's just the blood, like,
yes.
going onto the people.
Something to that effect. Okay, I'm moving your owl. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, this one's getting in there. It technically
novels.
also enters your what's the name? As does this
It's
one.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna target them and then
Yeah,
Narwhal to
Roll
the
them
rescue.
they all had the same initiative, so it's cool. Wow. 1 failure, 1 success. Jeez, that's
dead.
another good roll. Cracky, and another wolf gets wood chippered by narwhals. The other one is still alive, however. But that is ending its turn. And that brings us to Bims. What's Bims doing?
I think he's probably just scratching around on this tree looking for squirrels to annoy.
More like squirrels to eat.
Yeah, to eat.
Cool. So he's sticking around, he's not doing anything.
Nah.
Okay, so orc number 1. Which one is he? He's the one that's covered by the spiritual guardians that I can't actually see. He's going to...
Oh, wait. He starts his turn.
He starts his turn. Exactly.
Let's start his turn properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me if he's going to attack me.
He fails his save.
I think he's about to be dead.
I think he's about to be wood chippered. Ah! He survived. Wait, did you drag that on him?
Oh, it didn't. No. Fuck. Sorry, I just dragged this straight into the thing.
No, no worries. I'm going to drag the damage onto him now. He does indeed die. Fucking hell. Okay, orc number 2 starts his turn.
Definitely my new favorite spell.
Orc number 2 is not in range of that spell.
He does not
Yes.
understand this strange magic, but he is nonetheless going to run down here because he sees a dwarf to attack. But he does enter the strange magic. God damn it,
This is
he
just
fails.
like a. This is just like a slaughter fodder.
It is.
Jesus.
What the hell, Richard? Cracky. Roll lower, please. My poor orcs.
This is what you get for your poison stealing 2 natural 20s from me.
What did you say, sorry, Adam?
So Fireball is like a nice once-off spell, but this is literally like, come near me, and every 6 seconds you just take 3d8.
Just
Wood
die.
chipper. Okay, so number 3 is very much alive, and he is like seeing his buddies being killed.
He's also starting his turn in.
Let's see if he survives. He fails.
No.
He might still survive. It depends on how you roll. Nope.
There's an 8.
Nope. He dies. Orc number 4 has just seen all of his companions die, and he's like, no, fuck this shit. And he's running away.
I feel like I'm currently just drenched in
Actually,
like
wait.
splattered blood.
This thing is... They're not very bright. Let's see what he does. He charges in.
Yeah,
Oh god.
I'm sure orcs are very much about honor, right? So they
Yep.
would just be like,
Die to the
fight
last.
death.
Very much. So he runs into the wood chipper.
Evisceration once more. He may survive
Oh,
it though.
jeez.
Oh wow.
Apparently not.
Against things that are not wise. This thing is dead.
Hey, there's a low roll for you.
Nice.
Alright.
So who's he attacking? Guys, he can attack.
Oh, fuck. There's fucking spiritual guardians. Okay, Richard, you're being moved out of the way for a second.
My narwhals just carry me gently away.
He was going to attempt to attack Richard, but the narwhals kept on getting in the way. Wait, where were you, Richard? You were there.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to try and hit you with... Oh, for flip's sake. And he misses with his great axe. So that's his turn. Xerxes. Useless orcs.
Stuff it. I'm just gonna firebolt. Wolf.
The wolf. Alright, go for it. Are you sure you don't want to cast Fireball? That hits.
Let me just add 5 to this. Wait, and I can put +5 on the modifier. player.
Yep. Damn, the wolf gets burnt even
Just
more.
check your firebolt should be 2d10s now, isn't it?
Yes.
Mhm.
Please
Yep.
change it.
Please, sir, can I have some more
Dude,
fire?
that's why I like firebolt after level 5 with elemental adept is potent.
Isn't Green Flame Blade also supposed to go up in damage now?
Yes, please.
It adds the extra damage to whoever you jump it to.
And what is that damage, pray tell?
Extra 1d8 fire damage to the target.
Green Flame Blade only jumps. At level 5, your actual hit and your jump gets a d8. At 11, you get 2 d8s on each, and at 17, you get 3 d8s on each.
I've
Okay,
also
so
got Green Flame Blade, by the way.
Yeah, the Green Flame Blade that I'm looking at is only a +5 damage here. It
Yeah.
doesn't have the D8 in it, so I need to add something here. Add action, add
Where the hell are you seeing that?
damage.
Oh, is that on Xerxes' sheet?
Yeah, on Xerxes' sheet.
No. Yeah, no, because mine's already sorted.
So it's a 1d8 fire.
Mhm.
1d8
Yep.
plus anything or just 1d8?
Extra
Your
fire, so it's 5 plus 1d8.
So my standard, my hit, is 1d8 fire, and the jump is 1d8 plus my, in my case, charisma, my spell casting, which I think is also yours, is also charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's plus charisma. So
There we
your
go.
jump is 1d8 plus charisma.
Here we go.
Okay.
It is done. Let's just remember which one is which.
Cool. So the 1d8 plus 5 fires to the secondary target.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, one should be a damage and the other one should be an effect. Because the effect one gets applied with your weapon
Yeah. Okay. These are
that
both
you hit
same
with.
I think you might actually have the wrong Green Flame Blade on there. I'm going to leave it, but for now, I'm just going to carry on. Okay, anything else you want to do, Xerxes?
I didn't say twin spell.
No.
So then I'm fine.
Feathers may possibly provide me advantage on the poor bugger that's squashed in between me and Calcareous, but I doubt he'll even get the opportunity.
No, I doubt it as well.
But luck favors the prepared.
Uh-huh. So, what are you doing? Yeah,
Okay,
no,
that's
this
just gonna help
Green
me.
Flame Blade is not set up properly. For some reason. So, Feathers is doing nothing.
No, he's helping me to attack that guy if he survives.
Okay, Calcareous.
I'm
Like I said,
just gonna hold up my hand to this orc's face and cast Sacred Flame at him.
There we go, Ellen. Now we've got the right one in.
Just that 5 fire needs to. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh no.
Wow.
If that had killed him, I would have laughed. Or laughed more at least.
He is critical.
Can I
But he is
blow
not
him
dead
in
yet.
this? But I do believe with this, there's no.
Bastard's probably only got 1 hit point left at the moment.
So, anything
Yeah,
else?
that's my turn.
Corollas. Mop up the last orc.
There's only one left.
You
nothing
can
else.
have double, triple advantage.
Just don't miss.
Yeah, didn't I tell you we have everything under control? Let me take care of him.
No comment.
No comment.
If Coronis is 3 misses in a row here.
Wow, that was almost. You do hit, however.
Well, if I missed, I would have just attacked again.
Mm-hmm. And you
Holy
slaughter them.
Instant death.
Alright, that brings us to the end of combat. You are now out of combat again. Let me clear
Out.
your initiative so I don't forget.
Looting
Shit,
time.
it's 20 past 9. I didn't even realize.
Yes, it is.
Before we
Wait.
go on, do you want to do anything with these guys?
Let's loot the bodies and see if they actually
I
have
wanna-
anything useful.
Yeah, anything that leads towards what these red eyes are, maybe.
Yeah, orders
Strange cult.
or anything worthwhile.
Let me have a look for you.
And I just want to
And-
just confirm with Xerxes.
Hmm.
Are we grabbing the pelts?
Yep, always.
The orcs pelts.
The
The
wolves.
dire
4
wolves.
dire wolves.
I shall hear wolves.
The one's gonna be red. Actually, I think 2 of them are gonna be really holy.
This one.
Have this whalebone skinning dagger for nothing.
That's almost all of the hit points, but that's fine.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. I am a support board.
Okay, so off of the guys that were carrying the great axes, the great axes are orcish made. They're also wearing rather shitty and mostly broken and destroyed hide armor. That could be repaired if you wanted to bother doing that. You also retrieve a whole bunch of javelins if you want from the orcs.
So far, nothing strikes my interest.
We don't
And
actually have a porcupine in this group, do we?
Nope.
Not
This is probably the
yet.
only group we don't have one and we don't want
Oh,
one.
we had one. He just went on his own missions.
Yes.
So I was just quickly having a look here for the dire wolf.
There's no orders or anything on any of them.
Cool.
How can that be?
Of course it is.
No, sorry, I can't. I'm looking for the direwolf loot thing and I can't find it.
They each had a star ruby.
Nope. Nope.
After we skin the one direwolf, we find a gem worth 500 gold pieces. Nice diamond that was swallowed.
We do need a star ruby, and we need a pint of dragon's blood, and then we can summon the gauntlet. What do you call it? Gauntlets.
All right. Who's doing the thing with the hides?
Beru and I generally do this together.
All right. So give me some survival checks. You with advantage if you can give it.
If I remember correctly,
I
I
give
normally
you-
give you advantage.
Yeah,
What
I've
do
got
you
a
give me? I
+3.
can't remember.
I've got +3.
Survival. Same.
Okay, I think I did it last time, so you can go ahead.
Okay, with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ball.
Advantage.
4 times.
Because I also have a whalebone skinning dagger. We both have one for some reason. Because we do this together always. Yeah. Okay. That's a crap roll.
Mm-hmm.
Decent.
I take it I need to do it 4 times, one for each
That's
wolf.
what I've said like 3 times.
Okay, you do 2, I'll do 2.
Okay. So there's my 2. Ooh, that's a better roll.
Okay.
Is that still the wolves screaming
Mhm.
while they skin them?
Yes, it is the wolf spirits. It is the wolf spirits screaming in pain. All right, you have 4 successes. So you get 4 direwolf hides.
Ole!
A direwolf
Yeah.
hide has the following benefit. It can be crafted into leather armor over a couple of days and 10 GP, or into studded leather armor over 3 days for 45 GP.
Oh, that's just getting sold.
On the orcs themselves, one of them, which was the one that had shouted something and had rushed towards you, Beirut, you also find a strange-looking talisman. It seems to be made out of pieces of bone that seem to have runes of some sort carved into them. You cannot read these runes, however. You also see that there are blood-red feathers stuck into the top of this thing that are sort of like splayed out. With the rest of these, the bone, like little triangles and squares and circles hanging below. It almost looks something like a rosary, but an orcish rosary. That's
Okay.
gnarly.
Well, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to grab hold of that.
Mhm.
I'm going to sit down, pull out my book, and freaking ritual comprehend languages.
Okay, so over 10 minutes, you will do that. You see a couple of different things. We'll say this is all taking place at the same time while you catch a breather. The runes are very basic things. They talk about strength, they talk about honor, they talk about blood, they talk about sacrifice. There's one that has a couple of tiny runes etched into it, and it seems to be referring to service. But that's about it that you can get from it.
Can I go?
Is that it?
If you guys, whoever's proficient in history can give me a history check.
Ooh, his story.
His story
not.
or her story, your choice.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
actually,
No,
yeah.
as the resident archaeologist, apparently your field of study was not.
We're not.
What's an
We're,
18?
It was not bone relics.
Yeah, was not the shit. Siren, you have not come across it in any of your tales that you've collected either. You guys are at a loss as to what this all means.
Okay,
By the
then.
way,
Hmm.
now that I'm reminded of Xerxes' occupation,
yeah, my map.
Xerxes has a map that, should you choose to follow said map, will lead you somewhere to the south. I actually have the map that I will share with you guys, and I will point it out. Just because you asked about it last week. Oh, I've still got the arrow pointing here.
Basically, super cool sea quest.
Well, it's across the Azure Sea, in the jungles of Emidio, in a ruined city by the name of Tamao-chan. There we go. I messed it up.
In a freaking province far, far away.
Pretty much.
And
But-
where was that Tamarot thing? That was up here somewhere, wasn't it?
You know that Tamarot and its whole story was not quite that
one of-
far, a little bit more this way, in this area, near Uskarn.
Okay. Yeah, but it was still near that Rommel Bay.
Yes.
I remember
yes,
that.
yes. Yeah, because it was adjacent
yeah,
to the
it's
kingdom
Uskarn.
of Nyrend. That is correct.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Folks, I'm going to
Okay.
call it there for the
Lie.
night, I think.
And there's a Kraken right here.
Okay,
Where?
just one more thing before I forget about it.
No, don't speak about crack.
Yeah, before you forget about what?
One more thing before I forget about it. I'm going to cast another ritual for detect magic. To see if this thing's magical.
Okay.
That's gonna take us like months to get to, eh?
Not quite. Not quite. I'm trying to remember the scale of this map.
We have a big ass boat.
It won't take you months, but it is quite a voyage, yeah. It might take you a couple of months. Alright, folks.
Especially with our thing of getting distracted with other things.
Yeah.
Regarding magic, Neville, no.
Yeah.
You do not detect any magic on
Okay,
any
so
of
it's
these
not-
orbs, and definitely not on the strange, I'll call it talisman, that you are holding in your hand.
Okay. Cool.
Alrighty.
Well, into the backpack it goes, or you're putting in the party sheet or something, I take it.
There isn't an item for it at the moment.
Okay.
And it looks like we have disconnected again. I'm not sure. I think this is just Streamlabs giving me grief. Okay, anyway, thank you very much for our new subs. We really appreciate you guys subbing. It helps us get to affiliate. If you have any friends and if they enjoy D&D, get them to sub as well. We really appreciate it. As usual, we will have the podcast available in the next day or two. It's usually the next day if everything goes well. And the video will be up on YouTube as well after a little bit of video editing to add these two broken streams together. Is there anything that I'm forgetting, guys?
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Sirenscape.
Yes, my traditional signing off. I don't think there's anything else of great note. If there is, I'll mention it in the podcast post-recording. Yeah, but thank you to my players. That was fun. You killed a bunch of orcs. What a pity.
Spirit Guardians is definitely my new favorite spell.
Yes, we have learned something new of spells. I need to find a counter to that bullshit. Anyway,
You don't need to find a counter. You just need to put more animals in that and give us more XP.
no.
Into the meat
Yeah.
grinder.
Into the meat grinder. That's just ridiculous.
Think about XP.
Anyway,
Well,
say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Cheers. Stay safe.